How is everyone doing this morning? You probably done already seen it. There we go. How is everyone doing this morning? I hope all is well. I pray all is well. I was about to say happy Monday, but it's definitely, ooh, this sun bright. It's definitely Tuesday. But it's definitely Tuesday. Ooh, this sun is something serious. Hold on, y'all. Okay. How is everyone doing? So it has been, I'm going to do a lot of videos about this because it has been, everyone has been talking about it. And I just feel we going to have this conversation. Trump has signed that you have 2 years on Section 8. Now, I know a lot of people are complaining and they're saying, well, what about the people that's on it? What are they going to do? And I get it. But when are you guys going to think about the people that are on the waiting list? The disabled people that are on the waiting list. There are able bodied people receiving Section 8. They have been on it for, let's just say, you can go check on someone. They got pregnant, got on Section 8 maybe when they were 20. You can go see them at 25. How many more? What have they accomplished? And that's not right. You cannot sit here and say, you know, you're going to be on Section 8, you don't want to work. And I get it. The income requirements to rent, I get it. It's going to be, it's got to be a whole lot of things that change, not just cutting people off and telling them to figure it out. I get that. But at the same time, you can't sit here and want me to feel bad about Mary and Keisha and Karen that have been on Section 8 for 10 years, made their life more difficult by having more babies, and expect them to keep getting assistance. So now they're going to have to work for 30 hours. Once your child is over 7, the government is going to require that your child work, that you work 30 hours. Because of what they're saying is 30 hours, you can work that while your child is in school. They are saying by age 7, hell, we gave you kindergarten and first grade to kind of figure it out. But by age 7, your child is either in first or second grade. It depends. They're saying, hell, go ahead and be to work from 9 to 2:30. Work, do something. You have to do something. And I get it. People are saying, but if I work, it's going, then you shouldn't have been making all them damn babies. And a lot of people on Section 8, they have side hustles, and those are the ones that need to be off. We're not talking about people that are disabled. And I feel like you got to be really mentally, have mental health issues not to be able to work. You better get on some medicine and try to balance it and figure it out. I'm talking about you just got anxiety or ADHD or whatever. You better figure it out, because there's so many of us that are figuring it out. Yeah, they're defunding, they're taking away free lunch and everything like that. We have to get out of the mindset that it's the government's responsibility to take care of children. It's not the government's responsibility. We have to stand strong and stand firm. And it starts with our family values and conversations amongst our families. Call out your families. When you guys get together for family functions and you see Keisha, Mary, Karen not doing better, any better in life, and y'all want to say, oh, woe is me. No, call them out. We got to start holding people accountable. That's the problem. Everybody wants to have a victim. Which kids are starving? Well, the reason they're cutting out, if you look at, you have to look more into it. So the reason they're cutting out certain schools, this was a panty thing with the free lunch and everything like that. So the funds have run out. So the certain zip codes where they are cutting free lunch, it's unfortunate, but now there's not going to be any. We are school choice. I feel like you can hold the rich accountable, but you still need to hold able bodied people accountable. There's too many people on the wait list for Section 8 that are not able to get jobs. So able bodied people need to go to work. I stand strong on that. I go to work every day. I have a medically complex child and I get up and go to work every day. I only make I take FMLA because my child has therapies. I have my child on my insurance. Like we gotta stop with this mindset. I could easily say, hey, I'm finna stay home, get food stamps, be on Section 8, and get SSI because of my son's disability. No, but I get my ASS up and go to work every day because I know the government isn't responsible. My child's SSI check, who? Does nothing. My child has a G tube. My child has G. That's why I can't feel bad for certain able-bodied people. I'm in the medically complex community. I talk to parents who have sick kids. They go to work. Their children are in a PPEC, a medically complex daycare. They go to work. Like they're able bodied. There's senior citizens, there's disabled people. My father had a massive stroke. My father can't get any assistance. My father um does real estate now. My dad had the top engineering firm. My dad goes and does real estate now. He's on a walker, barely the speech, but he does what he has to do. The wait list is so long. No, so that's the rumor on social media. They don't want kids to go to work. The thing is, they are saying at the age of 7, it is going to change. You're not going to be able to file that child the same because they're saying now you are able to go to work at least 30 hours a week. You are able to go to work. If we are taking care of your child from 8 a.m. to 2:15, you can go to work from 8:30 to 1:30. 5 hours. They're saying you can do something. I'm not talking about people that cannot work. I am talking about able-bodied who don't even make sure their children get to school and are draining the system. We're not talking about the needy. We are talking, and we all know them. They're selling their stamps. Their kids are hardly eating. Even if you're selling your stamps, your kids should have clean clothes and everything. You're not putting baby daddy down to get them $20 from him. It's a big cycle. It is a problem. It is a huge problem. That's why TikTok is, shutting down, not shutting down, but cracking down. Y'all rather sit online, beg all day, and get government assistance, and not even make sure your children are going to school. Oh yes, I believe things will get bad. Let me see. Do you know foster kids and hard to adopt kids get Medicaid? Right. So they're still going to qualify. And a lot of people don't understand once you adopt. I know people that have adopted sick kids. They don't get this is the, they don't get it like people think they're getting it. um they don't get it like they think people are getting it. SSI is very weird. You don't just get 800, $912 a month because you have a medically complex child or a sick child or a child with a diagnosis. No, your income still matters. Yeah, they won't, and that's why I feel like it's going to be a debacle. But until they wean out the able body. That's the problem. You got too many able bodies draining the system, passing HUD down to their children. It's not the ones who need it. I mean, you can't get on, in my opinion, you can't get on Section 8 at 20. This is just my opinion. With one or two children and then we come back at 26 and now you 6 children in. Nah, buddy Roll, and you still expect us to take care of it? No, while you screwing, I'm working. Nah, buddy Roll, that ain't gonna work. Where the daddy at? We got to start making people accountable, and that's what we have to start teaching our girls. You cannot become baby mama one, number two, three, four, and think it's gonna be a difference. We got to start teaching and having that conversation with the children. Remember, daddies, mommy's babies, daddy's maybes. We got to start having that conversation to test what people. They need to close their legs. They need to do something. It's got to be, I mean, and these are the hard conversations. And I think a lot of times because it's such a big population, hi, hockey fan, it's such a big population of people on it. And there's different reasons why. So it's going to be a big haul. I mean, it's going to be scary because how do you judge someone whether they really need it or don't need it? Like, how do you determine that? So a mom with a child, 2 children, an 8-year-old and a 7-year-old, and then she has a 3, 2, and 1-year-old. So she still can't work. So she'll still get assistance because they don't want to pay for the 1, 2, and 3-year-old to go to childcare. So now you're not going to have them in childcare, and is mom really going to be? It's just I can go on and on. Is mom going to be working? Um, working with the 1, 2, and 3-year-old? Is she going to be working with them so they can be on the same playing field by time first grade? I mean, even when you talk about the different programs they start as far as giving parents childcare, those daycares aren't even on the same playing field. All those free daycares, free VPKs, they're not on the same playing field as the other paid for. Man, come on. Y'all keep thinking the government is really out there for you to help you. It's not. It is a stepping stone. That's why I say, hell, you got so many opportunities. If you on TikTok all day, you better go ahead and get you 1,000 followers and get you on TikTok shop and sell some dang on something. You can't keep just sitting here thinking everything is gravy and you just going, no. You got to do something, and begging ain't it. Begging the government, begging your supporters, begging your family. Like I just did a blog post and just did a video about, before y'all post all y'all summer vacations, please make sure your children have school supplies. Please make sure your children have school clothes. Make sure you're prepared when you come to the Thanksgiving function, that you bring some damn soda, some plates, some dang on side dish or something. Don't just have your hand with a takeout. No, we are not doing that this year. No. People sick of it. You know Christmas coming. You know when little Johnny's birthday is. I don't need you to get on Facebook, TikTok, anything begging. No. And your kid better have all the Elmer's glue sticks, the damn crayons, the hand sanitizer, the Lysol wipe. They better have all of that come the first day of school, because my child ain't sharing. We going, what they doing, clock that? No, we not doing it. You're able-bodied. You on there. I don't want to see you in Nan VIP section this summer. I don't want to see it, boo. Your kids better be prepared. Uniforms and everything bought. Y'all better hit up Yes and with. Y'all better hit up, hey Nisha, y'all better hit up Old Navy for the 4th of July sale. Buy this year's size and next year's size. Hit up the Nike app and start couponing. Y'all better do something. Every time you go into Walmart, Dollar General, Family Dollar, and you see some composition loose leaf paper on sale, you better get it. When Publix, when Dixie have Lysol wipes, BOGO, buy one, get one free, you better do it. We are not doing that this year. It's too many working mamas making it happen for y'all sorry behind mamas to come in and thinking somebody finna take care of your child. No. And we done seen you turn up bottomless mimosas. You done brunched every weekend. We ain't seen your kids all summer, even if they with the daddy or the grandma. Y'all better be making sure in between mimosas, you done bought a composition book. That's all I'm going to say. We not doing it. The teacher at the beginning of the year, she's so stressed, wondering how she finna make it, because they don't make any dang on money either. The teachers don't make any money. Shoot, the teachers is struggling too. Teachers barely hitting $52,000 a year. Come on now. And y'all expect the teacher to feed your kids, wipe their nose with the tissues they buy? No. And then you want to go up there with your bonnet and your titties to your toes, ready to cuss the teacher out. Hell, man, screw you. I tell the teacher anytime, you have a problem with any of them parents, call me, because I have no problem. You can't cuss about it. I can. I definitely can. Sure, don't be stressing that teacher out, because that teacher got to deal with my damn own child all day. Don't stress her out. Sure, y'all. Remember, teachers are people like us. They have their cycles. They have bad days. They don't argue with the ex-husband, the new husband, the baby daddy. They don't argue, and they dealing with their children's teachers too. Shoot, y'all better realize these people go through stuff too, and you expecting them to be on their P's and Q's for 8 hours a day with them dang on bad 20 children. You crazy as all outdoors. You better make sure you have all them supplies. Yeah, I pick up stuff right now. I'll go to Dollar Tree and I'll pick up 10 hand sanitizers. I have a bin, a tote that I do. And now at the beginning of the year, I might go ahead and send 5. And then Thanksgiving, I'll send maybe 2. I'll just spread it out and stuff like that. They even have programs where it's so sad. They try not to make it noticeable, but where they'll send a child with lunch and dinner home for the weekend. Why? And I get it. Some you got to feel bad for, and that's why I say able body need to get off. I remember I was working at an after school program. I was fresh out of college. They were feeding the kids dinner. This was something new to me. I was like, whoa, we feed the kids dinner? Okay. This was an after school program. And I remember a grandma, 3 of the kids were there. The grandma came to pick up the kids and I was getting them ready. She said, "Did they eat dinner yet?" And I was like, "Oh, they can leave." And she was like, "Oh no, I'll sit and wait." She wanted to make sure they had dinner and I was like, "Oh wow." And she was like, "Yeah, it's been really hard." Her daughter would keep the food stamp card because her daughter would sell it to, you know, feed her habit. And I felt so bad because grandma didn't want to report her daughter. It's the certain things, it's like the cycle. And grandma struggling to feed these kids. And I was like, man, that's so sad. It's just, and then it's like, how do you, and I know the daughter has a habit, so she's not thinking, but it's like, dang, you're doing your mama and your children in. Like, that's just, whew. That's why I just be wanting to just go into these neighborhoods, these communities, and it's not just black, it's white and black. Our women are so lost. Our men are so broken. Like, we have so many issues that are just not addressed. And it's only going to get worse. You see people just crying, breaking down, and that's why I say if you have to unplug from social media, unplug. Because you don't know what it's mentally to you. Sometimes you'll sit there and you'll compare yourself and you don't, it's hard, and you just really got to mentally take care of yourself. You have to find you other streams of income. Don't be too ashamed if you have to DoorDash with your kids in the car. And remember, when you're finding those other streams of income, please make it make sense. So when I say you have to DoorDash, I know parents that they'll pick their kids up from after school, they'll turn on the DoorDash app or Uber Eats, and on their route to home, pick up 2 to 3 orders. They might, some of the DoorDash places I heard give food to the drivers. Do you want something? So they even get their kids dinner for that night. People are making it happen. And also, when you're out and about, have patience because you never know what people are going through. We really got to have patience, be kind, use kind words. We are, and we're in a trying time, but I will say we're making it look good. We're making it look good. We're out there doing all the line dances. We're having a good time, but just know there are people struggling. And for those who are truly, truly struggling, not struggling because you made bad decisions, continue to make bad decisions. I tell all my cousins and my friends that come to me, I'll let you slip up once or twice, but the third time, baby, my pocketbook closed. I can't help you. I can't do SHIT for you because you gonna keep making the same damn mistakes. But what I can do, let's figure out how we can make some money. That's what we gonna talk about. How can we make some money? Because I can't keep helping you. I understand people fall on bad times, and my cousins already know when they come to me. They talk about some, especially my younger cousins. They call me auntie. I'm nosy. You damn right. You asking me for my money. You asking me to go in my wallet. We finna have a conversation. Cause what I want you to do is not have to get in this situation again. So yeah, I'ma ask you. So what happened? So it won't happen again. Now it's gonna stay between us. I'm not gonna go back to your mama. I'm not one of them. They all know when they come to me. I don't. Now I ain't gonna lie. I might tell my mama, but my mama going. Cause me and my mama are real close, so we gonna have no type of conversation. Else, it's gonna freeze. Y'all, let me know if you can still hear me. But I'm all for helping. That's why I'm not a mean person. I get it. I understand. There's people that fall on hard times, but also we have to understand the people that fall on hard times are not able to get the help because we have able-bodied people taking all of it. So we can't do that. You have to be kind on both ends. You can't just say, well, they need it. No, they need to go to work because there's people that truly need it. So I see it's going down. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'm going to get off of here. I'm about to pull into work anyway. So y'all have a great day. We will talk this evening. Yes, personal responsibility matters. We just gotta we gotta come together, and we gotta keep talking about it because we need our young women to understand this is coming. This is coming. And guess what? They're not planning any housing for you guys to go to. They're just saying you gotta figure it out. You're gonna get out on these streets, you're gonna make $13 to $15 an hour, if that, which isn't three times the rent. So we you got to have these conversations because you might have to open up a room in your house. You might have to make some things. It's time for families to truly come together. I told y'all to go get them dang on potatoes from Winn Dixie. Buy one, get one free. Y'all better learn how to make all types of meals of them potatoes so they could stretch, grow you some potatoes in a bag. You going to have to do something. Learn how to cook all these recipes on TikTok. When you see gas for, I'm passing the gas station. When you see gas for $2.99, you got them $20. Go ahead and pull over because guess what? Tomorrow it's gonna be $3.17. So you need to pull over and get as much as you can for the $2.99. Cause I'm gonna have to get me some. I'm gonna get to work real quick. I'm gonna have to get me some. I hope it ain't. Oh, everybody turning in that gas station, baby. Oh, it's $2.99 across the street too. Mm. But y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great day. I love chatting with y'all in the morning. I will talk to y'all. All these, and I'm just when I ride, I see all these buildings becoming vacant and stuff like that. But we're gonna start having more morning conversations. I'm in the office this whole week. Next week I'm working from home. Thank God. And then I'm back in the office because y'all, guess what? Your girl took a new position. Yes, your girl took a new position, y'all. This is how I'm telling you, blessings, blessings, blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings. So we got our new house. We're excited about that. My son has had such a blessed weekend. It was our full first weekend in the house. We still got a lot to do. I got like 15 more boxes to unpack. TVs have to be hung. I ain't got me no husband. But that's okay. God gonna send that too. I know, God, you hear me. You know what I want. You know what I need. Yeah, don't send me no dusty. Don't send me no dusty. I'm tired of the dusty, God. So we have moved, but yes, I took a new position, and I'm gonna say this real quick. Stay obedient, stay faithful with God. I don't know if y'all remember, last November, I started the wanting to move process. December, my son was getting sick. I wasn't getting any hours because I was home with him and I was still working in the office. I prayed, I prayed, I prayed. Finally, right before Christmas, my job said you can work from home. Boom. Now we have moved. Um, out in the sticks. I feel like it's like redneck country hood. I don't know. But we have moved and it's further away from my son's school, so it made sense for me to go to office. So the new position is still with my same company, closer to my son's school. And I mean, it's just how God works things out. So we're super excited. Me and my baby. And I think that was just confirmation of God saying, I told you everything was going to be all right. Stay faithful, stay prayed up and everything like that. So we're super excited. So yeah, June 8th, I start my new position with my job, my new job, and I'm super excited. I was trying to hide it, but y'all probably see where I work at. But y'all know what department I work in, so but no. Y'all have a good one. It's been a pleasure speaking with y'all, but we're gonna keep talking about this because we gotta make our oh happy birthday to your son, June 8th. We gotta make sure our ladies are aware. Remember, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Y'all have a great day, and it's been a pleasure speaking with y'all.